Good morning, lovely ladies. Look, I found some snow this morning. A lovely snow effect to make us feel nice and wintry. And you've also got my wind-swept hair because I've been out this morning, hence why I'm about an hour and a half late coming on this morning. I'm sorry, I said I was going to come on at 10, but I had an appointment and didn't get back in time. So welcome to day 14 of your Advent calendar of tips for dealing with severe morning sickness and hyperemesis during the festive season, during the Christmas season. The idea of this Advent calendar is to give you daily coping strategies to help make your days easier, to help you cope with them more, to make you realise that you're doing a great job at organising Christmas this year. And if it's not done with the same perfection as other years, it's okay. You know, you're doing a really important job right now, and you're growing your baby, and that is the most important thing. So I'm Michelle, if we haven't met, and if we haven't met, then I really look forward to meeting you, getting to know you, and helping you and supporting you through your severe morning sickness. I suffered with my two boys, and I know what it's like, and I just want to feel like I'm helping people. I want to make people feel empowered. So that's me, and I have a tip for you today. It is be mindful of your energy. So, well, if you're anything like I was when I was pregnant with both my boys, you're probably feeling exhausted right now. You're probably lacking in energy. Let me know in the comments. First of all, if you're watching this live, say hi. And if you're watching the replay, then just let me know that you've watched. But also let me know in the comments, on a scale of 1 to 10, how much energy do you feel you have right now? 10 being the most. Obviously 1 being the least energy. And your hyperemesis and anxieties and any other emotions that you're experiencing right now, anything else that's associated with your sickness, is likely to be causing you lower energy, on top of carrying your baby, which is exhausting in itself. So when you use up your energy, your anxiety and illness in your body your body becomes more tired. It becomes more tired, faster, and it takes longer to recuperate. So it's a bit of a vicious circle. And I've said before during other videos that when I was pregnant with our first baby and suffering with hyperemesis, I tried to soldier on without any acknowledgement that I was pregnant and what my body was actually doing. I was almost in denial that I was even pregnant, and I just tried to continue on as normal, leading my pre-pregnant life. Well, how wrong was I to do this, to feel like this? I think that was just the wrong choice in my head. Very wrong decision. Maybe I didn't have any power over it at the time, any kind of like control over that at the time. It was just what I did. But anyway, what I should have done to help myself was just take a few moments at various points during the day to remind myself that I was pregnant and growing a baby, growing another person. I really should have been much easier on myself to preserve my energy. And I really should have given myself more credit of what I was actually doing and let myself have a rest. And you too need to think, like, what is your body actually doing right now? And why are you feeling so exhausted? If I had looked at my pregnancy in that way, like, yes, you're growing a baby, like, keep checking in, I think that would have had a really beneficial effect on the frequency of my episodes of nausea and vomiting And if I'd taken note that my energy levels were low because I was overdoing it, if I hadn't taken for granted the miracle that my body was performing in growing my baby, I really think I would have been sick less often. And I would have had the mental capacity to deal with it in a more positive light. Everything always seems so much worse, a million times worse, when you're really low and you're exhausted. So when I was pregnant with our second son, so he's now 4, I also suffered really badly. But I remembered, I'd learned a few things in the 4 years of being a mum. There's a 4-year gap between our boys. When I was pregnant the second time round, I vowed to myself that I would be kinder to myself. And I did suffer really, really badly still. But I had lots of early nights. I had regular naps. I practiced relaxation exercises. And it really, really helped me cope in body and mind. So your task for today is to picture what your baby looks like at various intervals. So if you're feeling a little bit, tired, exhausted, you need a bit of a break, or just at various points in the day, any point during the day, multiple times during the day, and over the next few days, and during your pregnancy, I'd just like you to check. I invite you to check in with yourself. Check in with yourself and check your energy levels. Do you need to have a little sit down or a lie down? Do you need to actually finish that, or can it wait? Can that washing wait? Can that piece of work wait? Can you do something a little bit less taxing at that particular time and come back to it? So whenever you're checking your energy levels, picture your baby. Just close your eyes and come up with a mental image of what your baby looks like, either inside your womb or when you first meet him or her. And just remind yourself what an amazing job you're doing. Your body is doing an amazing job. Remind yourself of that. And tell yourself it's okay to be easier on yourself. You don't need to be hard on yourself for feeling the way you do. So let me know in the comments how you get on with that exercise. And please share an image of what you imagine please share a description of what you imagine your baby will look like or looks like inside your womb. So that's it from me today, and I'll see you tomorrow at 10 o'clock. And if you're finding this Advent calendar series useful and the tips and strategies useful, then please do venture over to my Facebook group, which is the Severe Morning Sickness and HG Collective. And there you will find the other videos that I've done over the last few days, last couple of weeks. It's a place where pregnant women suffering with hyperemesis can come together and support each other and share their experiences. And just share photos and videos, tips, and I'll be sharing various tips along the way as well, and as we go into the future. So have a good day, and as I said, let me know how you get on with that exercise and what your baby looks like, and I'll see you tomorrow at 10 o'clock. Lots of love.